What's up, YouTube? It is Steve O. I want to make a quick video about Florida and the fact that Florida is on fire with COVID cases. The other day we had over 9,000 new cases in one day, and we're going to get that in just a moment. All right, guys, welcome back. First of all, as most of you know, I did test positive for COVID-19. You might be wondering why I'm not home, why I'm driving. And that reason is simple. I've been cooped up in the house. So I decided to go for a little stroll this morning. Did not get out of the car. Just wanted to go for a little bit of a drive. So went over a couple of towns just driving in my car by myself. No contact. But let's jump into it, guys. Here in Florida, it's getting out of hand. I'm going to link the article from Fox News about record-breaking days. Yeah, we hit, I think it was 9,900 new cases on Thursday, I believe it was. It's getting out of hand, guys, and I think Disney is still going to reopen. Many bars and clubs are closing unless they have over 50% food or something like that. That's good stuff. But it's getting out of hand, guys, and is this the new normal? Is people just say, well, screw it, I don't care if I catch COVID. Um, you know, I'll tell you, somebody that does have this, thank God, I knock on wood, no symptoms other than a cough and a little bit of a sore throat, and I'm a little fatigued, but there's no shortness of breath, anything like that. They would require me to go to a hospital. Um, but I'm basically quarantined for another week. Good news is my wife and my daughter both tested negative. But it's getting out of hand. You should see the lines at the Centricares. This video is not going to be long enough for me to show you because I'm a little ways out, and these people that don't know how to drive. But yeah, no, in all seriously, I can't speak this morning. Uh, it's getting bad, guys. Florida is starting to get up there with a lot of other states. Um, the thing I'm alarmed about is that we have these cases going on, right? And we didn't even have this many cases when we were on lockdown. Okay. The governor is insisting that we're not going to go back to another lockdown. We're going to continue to reopen. I understand. I get it. People need to be working. There's 1.5 million people unemployed in Florida last time I checked. I do know the president and members of the Senate are voting on another stimulus package for us. Put all that aside, and you look at what's going on with all these new cases. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, to have almost 10,000 new cases in the state of Florida in one day is absolutely absurd. And people are alarmed, and now that's why lines at Centricare are through the roof. I'll give you a great example. Yesterday, my wife had an appointment for 1:20 in the afternoon. She got there at 1 o'clock, checked in, told her it'd be about 2 to 3 hours. So they said, might as well go home. We'll call you when it's your turn. About 6:20 came around, 5 hours later, no phone call. So I said, you know what? Because she had to get tested. I mean, her job required her to. Me and her work for the same entity, but her part-time job required her to. So I said, screw this, because she was getting frustrated, and I called up there, and they're like, oh, we thought you've already been tested. She got pretty pissed off about it. And they're like, no, just come on up. We'll get you tested. They did rapid testing, which they did not offer to me because they didn't have it available at the time. So she was able to get her results immediately. And she did test negative. My daughter tested negative, which is good. So as far as quarantine, I mean, it sucks, having to keep distance and stay away from each other, basically. But yeah, I mean, what are you guys' thoughts on this? I mean, do you guys really think the mask helps in regards to coughing, sneezing, things like that? Yeah, I mean, I would say so, but you have to understand that this virus is also you can, and the doctors told me this, you can contract it by touch. So if I go into a store, which I'm not going to, and I touch something, I can essentially pass it along. Okay. I am obviously asymptomatic since I don't have any symptoms other than the ones I told you. No fevers, no shortness of breath. Um, I don't know, guys. What are your thoughts? We can't be closed forever. I understand that. There's a lot of you that are on the part of we should have never went on a lockdown, which I don't agree with that. My thought process on it, especially with the spike in cases, and I called this from the beginning when they started the reopening phases in Florida. I said, what's going to happen is you're going to see these cases spike, and we're going to have a lot more. And exactly what's happening is happening. And I don't call it a second wave. I call it what's still going on because it's not like it ended. Okay, when places reopened, and then bam, now we got a second wave of it. No. Um, my opinion, if he is the one that does kill this virus, as many claim, then in at least Florida, I can't speak for other states. The hottest months in Florida are August and September. So with that being said, in my opinion, I would say that most what I would have done is not reopened anything that's not essential until the end of September, beginning stages of October. The cases, guys, it's just too much. And I tell you what I'll do. The thumbnail in this video, when I pass the Centric here a little bit later here, I'll go ahead and put that so you guys can see. And or maybe I'll just add it as another clip because I can just drive right through the parking lot. But I don't know. That's all I got, guys. Sorry I went over 7 minutes. I try to keep my videos short. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what's going on in your cities. Let me know what's going on in your states. I'm very curious. Um, I'd love to get some feedback from you guys. Let me know if you've tested positive for COVID, but you don't have symptoms. Family members, whatever. Whatever you care to share, that's what this channel is about. Comment below. Send me an email. Yeah. To me, just to wrap it up, I think that there was poor decisions made with the leadership in Florida. I don't think we should have ever reopened the state like they did with phase one, phase two, phase three, and they want to continue to push to reopen this, reopen that. And again, we have more cases now coming in daily than we did when we were on lockdown. Pretty stupid, ain't it? So that's all I got for this one. Check the description below. I'll have the Fox News article in there about Florida and what's going on. And yeah, give me some feedback and we'll get you in the next one. All right, guys. Have a great weekend. Later. All right, guys. Picking up where I left off from my last video, we're going to make a little stroll through the Advent Health, which is a big hospital name in Florida. And it's called Centric Care Clinic. We're going to do a little stroll and I'm going to flip the camera. All right. They're probably waiting to be tested. Look at all these people, guys. They're just waiting. You see this? Now, what they do here, the procedure they do here, is they ask you that you go into the lobby. Sometimes they meet you outside, but I mean, look at this, guys. All right, there's the building right there. This is where I was tested. My wife was tested. Look at the line, guys. It's crazy. It's crazy. So the procedure here basically is that you are either met in the parking lot by somebody that works at the facility, or you step right inside the lobby. You do have to have a mask on, and Then they tell you how long it's going to be and wait in your vehicle. Or you can go home like my wife did, and then they'll call you. I don't know. Let me know again what's going on in your cities. Love to know it. And yeah, we'll leave it off there. Appreciate any comments. And we'll get you in the next one. Later, guys.